You know, for most of us, our life is full of planning. We plan on trips to the doctor. We plan on retiring. We plan this. We plan vacations. One of the things we really don't think that much about planning is the ends of our lives, you know, planning our funeral. And it's actually a better thing to do. It is easier on our loved ones and more. Well, today on the show, we've got some folks from Heritage Funeral Home over in Moss Point that are with us. Cindy Frederick is the owner, and Bruce Lynn is the manager there. Glad to have you all both here with us today. If you would, Cindy, give us a little background about Heritage Funeral Home.
Okay, well, good morning, Jim. Thank you for having us. A little bit about Heritage Funeral Home. We are locally owned. I'm one of the co-owners, along with Bruce. He's also one of our co-owners. We're fortunate enough that we have a group of individuals in our community who felt about 18 years ago that it was important for our community to have a locally owned funeral home. And so we went with that many years ago and have been able to really make great relationships with the people in our community, our friends and our family. And we're just very fortunate to be a locally owned funeral home here in Moss Point.
Well, you have to have a very special relationship with people, and when you have something like that, as you said, you know, locally owned, you just right there for the folks of Moss Point and the surrounding area. It's makes you feel, as you said, makes you feel like family.
Right.
You know.
And you know, and that tells us that when we have reached out to folks down the coast, and we have our neighbors coming to us, it is a good feeling that you know you've served families well, and they hear that and really appreciate it.
Makes you feel good.
It does. It certainly does.
Let's talk about what I was mentioning before about planning. Bruce, let's talk about the importance of pre-planning. And a lot of people, they don't like that thought of having to plan for their funeral or a loved one's funeral. A lot better to do it now than, you know, to do it pre-need than have to do it at need.
Right. We find it important to take care of yourself in all aspects of life, even the final stages. By pre-arranging your funeral service, you are taking responsibility for yourself. You're relieving your family from a burden of having to make decisions as to what you may want in an already difficult time. You are taking care of the financial aspects of a funeral service, relieving them from the burden of having to pay for that when you've gone. You know, you have the opportunity to pay for the funeral service or to just come in and plan your funeral service. Either way, it's going to be beneficial to your families. We find that by pre-arranging, there is quality in the service of pre-planning. As a locally owned funeral home, we strive to provide that quality and show families all aspects of funeral service and how it benefits them. We've just started offering a child and grandchild protection certificate to add additional value to pre-arranging, and in doing so, God forbid anything ever happen, but we will cover the loss of any child or grandchild 100%. You know, the financial side of that, if that was to happen.
Well, you know, there's tragedies that, you know, that we hear of from time to time. You know, not too recently, you know, a couple of young ladies, you know, tragically lost their lives over in Mobile in an accident. And I mean, they were just in their young part of their lives, which you know is on a hardship on their parents.
Sure.
So it's great that you have something like that you can kind of plan ahead of time. Heaven forbid something like that happens, but at least you have peace of mind knowing that, you know, it's taken care of.
We offer that with any family that has a pre-arrangement. You know, with us at Heritage, you know, that's just one thing that they shouldn't have to worry about.
Okay. As you were talking about, you know, as far as the different choices, there are different things that you can choose from because you may want your typical ground burial, you may want mausoleum, you may want cremation. And that's the great thing about pre-planning. You get to choose what you want. So there's no fighting over the kids or whatever at the end of it saying, no, I want to do this, I want to do this. I've already decided what I want to do. So it's just, you just have to follow my desires.
And that's something we offer. We have plans for traditional services, cremation services, whatever a family may want or need. You know, we have plans provided for them.
Let's talk about, Cindy, if you would, the importance of after someone has passed, dealing with that. I mean, that's something a lot of people never really talk about. They say, you know, once is it, okay, I'm done. No, they're really not.
They really are not. You know, it's sort of the beginning stage after you lose someone that you love. and we all know that we go through grief, and there's all the different stages. However, it's the little things that you and I on a daily basis need to remember. What we do now, we try to take care of ourselves now. We try to get exercise. We try to eat right. We try to do the basic things. However, after a loss, you're totally lost, and you need to be able to remember to do those things.
And especially if it's a close family member. I mean, your whole world is turned upside down.
Absolutely. You need to take care of yourself. We have a luncheon each year for the ladies that we serve, who have lost their spouses. And it's a fun day for them because we try to tell them and let them know how courageous they are, that every day they go forward is another wonderful day, and taking care of themselves, they're going to be able to go forward. And that's very important in people's lives. And so that's a fun day for us, and for our ladies to be able to get out, and they learn to be involved in things, get out in the community and just absolutely take care of themselves. So that's very important to us. These are our friends and our family and our neighbors.
That you, I mean, again, that's the whole family aspect of a Heritage Funeral Home, is because, we're not going to just, take care of your loved one, after whenever they pass away, but we're going to stay in touch with you. How you doing? Give you a call. Can we do anything for you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's great.
Well,
that's a great family
That's what
thing.
we strive for.
Absolutely.
Well, that's why you you have such a great reputation there, and everything. So, as far as I guess anyone from do you just service people in the Jackson County area?
Oh no! Oh goodness! all over Mississippi, actually.
Do you really?
We do. We have families come from all over, South Alabama as well. All over. So we're very fortunate, as I say, very fortunate. We're located in Jackson County, and so obviously
Just
we
take
serve
the
the
Moss Point
majority
exit and go north, and you're up
Go
on
north.
3 miles north of I-10.
on the left-hand side.
Absolutely.
Been there before.
You have.
Remember, it's been probably about 10 years since I've actually been there, but that's great.
Yes.
And I guess if they want to, make an appointment to do some pre-planning or whatever, they can come to you, or I guess you'll come to them.
Either way,
Yeah, come to
whatever
their
works
home.
best for them.
Absolutely.
Whatever works best for them.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you all very much. Bruce, thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
Thank
It's
you.
good
Thank
to see you again.
Jim.
Cindy's
Good
been
to see you.
If you'd like some more information, of course, as we mentioned, number is on your screen. Don't wait until it's too late. You want to definitely get peace of mind when you give them a call, and they can definitely help you do that. And of course, the great thing about it is they stay in touch with you afterwards and help you through those trying times. Over at Moss Point, Heritage Funeral Home. Give them a call.